Hi guys, this is Fansview TV. My name is Ahmed and joining me is Abdulmutalib, a Real Madrid fan. How are you doing today, Abdulmutalib?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm okay. I said earlier today we got a here we go from Fabrizio Romano that Kylian Mbappe will be joining Real Madrid. Yeah, we know that
Yes.
it's not really a new to. We all knew that Kylian Mbappe wanted to join Madrid for a very long time. We've all known that. We've all known that. But the thing is that if Mbappe joins Real Madrid now, that's just my question. If Mbappe joins Real Madrid now, what do you think will happen to the likes of Rodrigo, Vinicius? Yeah, because I know that Vinicius and because we know that Mbappe, this guy is playing with two strikers as we speak now. Ancelotti is
Yes.
playing with two strikers. So now, if Mbappe comes, is he going to change the formation to put Mbappe in? Because I don't see Mbappe sitting on the bench at Real Madrid. He has to play.
Yeah. It's good evening, Adamu. Sorry, Ahmed. I don't know. The like I think I said this thing before. Even last season when there was this rumor that Mbappe is coming and everything. There are so many Real Madrid legends and should I say pundits that have predicted that Ancelotti is going to switch to 4-4-2 just to suit Mbappe and Vinicius. So, and from the way we've seen this season played out, you see that he has been playing, just like you said, towards most of the half of this season with two strikers up front. That's to accommodate both Rodrigo and Vinicius. So I think that's this. He's going to stick to that same pattern, except if there is a game where he wants to accommodate Hendrick. I think that's when maybe he might decide to switch to maybe 4-3-3
Imagine
to
Hendrick
suit him.
too. Hendrick is also coming to Real Madrid. Wow. And you guys still have Adagula.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
how
we
are
have
you guys going to do all these things? Are you guys sending anybody on loan? Are you sending either Adagula or Hendrick on loan?
hello? What did you say? I didn't get you. I didn't get your
I
last
said,
listen.
are you sending Adagula or Hendrick? Is any of them going on loan? Because to fit in all of them
No,
will
no,
be a
no.
difficult task.
No, I don't think I think Madrid has clearly stated last week. Is it last week or last 2 weeks that they are not going to send Adegula alone. It's going to be with the first team. So, and if you look at the development that we've had from last week, Tony Cruz is no longer staying. So by that, we are automatically having one free position up in the midfield. So I don't think Real Madrid is going to go for any other midfielder. We are going to stick with what we have currently. And by the time Hendrick and Mbappe comes in, and even Alfonso Davies, even though we're not even talking about that, even Alfonso Davies, I saw this in a possibility that he might extend his contract with Bayern. So, and given the fact that Mendy is doing well, extremely well at left back, we have Fran Garcia, and some people are talking about Miguel Gutierrez of Girona. You know, he's a Real Madrid player. He was sold to Girona with a 50% buyback clause. So, and he's doing good with Girona. And some people in Madrid, and looking at his Spanish player and all that, some people are thinking of, have been talking that he should be brought back to the team. So, and if they decide to bring back, if they are talking about Miguel Gutierrez, they are talking about, we already have two left backs, and we already have another left back who is playing centre back, Alaba. And then it's not, I think it's not logical for us to bring Alfonso Davies also to the team. So maybe there's tendency that they might not really sign Alfonso Davies. But coming back to our discussion, Mbappe, I think the coach has shown that he can play, he can, accommodate all these players together. Given the fact that we have been playing with two strikers up front, I believe is next season is going to be Vinicius and Mbappe up front. The same kind of formation
What happened to Rodrigo?
with
What happened to Rodrigo?
Rodrigo will have to drop to the bench, and it's going to just be should I say, it's not going to be every game. It's not going to be like the way we used to see
That
Ancelotti
would not
before.
be nice. That would not be nice on Rodrigo. That will not be nice on Rodri.
It will not be nice, but that's how it is, or that's how it's going to be definitely. But like I said, I believe it's not going
But
to be every
hope
game.
you know that Man City are
Right.
like hope you know that Man City are looking at Rodrigo.
Yeah, of course. They are all clubs are free to do that. But just for the fact that Mbappe, maybe I don't know, maybe I need to give this flashback. If you can remember, there was a time where Madrid had so many players, so many top big players in the team. Even though yeah, we didn't really win so many trophies back then, but we've had that time where we had Zidane, Beckham, Raul, Figo, and all sort of players in the team.
So
And
are
if you
you
could
guys
remember,
going
even
back?
during
Are you guys going
Jose
back?
Mourinho era.
Are you guys going back to the era of Galacticos?
No, it's not really about Galacticos, but it's about fitting in those players. I think that's where all this debate is coming about, and I understand your point, and I think this issue is coming about, from the English pundits. Even Terry Henry, I think yesterday was talking about it. Like where are they going to? Mbappe is like a luxury. Mbappe and Hendrick, they're just a luxury. This Real Madrid team doesn't need them. Blah blah blah, and all those things. So I think is everything goes down to the coach. And let's remember, we have also there's definitely going to be injuries. There's definitely going to be players that are going to be out of form. So I think that's where that squad depth is going to help us out. But I believe that logically, let me say this logically, I think he's going to stick around with his 4-4-2 formation, where we'll have Mbappe and Vinicius, or rather, if he likes, he can even go to the conventional 4-4-2, where we're going to have four midfielders lined up in a straight line at the middle, and Vinicius playing as a left midfielder. I think that one too will work. That one too work, maybe with
Now,
Rodrigo and Mbappe up front. You understand? So it can be both ways. He can either play with Vinicius and Rodrigo up front, or he can play with Mbappe and and Rodrigo up front with Vinicius as left midfielder, or he can play with Mbappe and Vinicius up front with Rodrigo as the left or right midfielder. So it can be any of those
for example, now
formations.
let's assume you are the Real Madrid coach now. Let's assume you are the Real Madrid coach, and you have Hendrick, Adagula, and Mbappe in your squad. Create a starting 11. Let me hear you. Let me see what you do. Just
I think to me, just like I've said, the starting 11 is in order for me to fit in these players. I think the starting 11 is just going to be, like I've said, the 4-4-2 formation, where I'm going to have uh, Rodrigo and Vinicius up front, Rodrigo and Mbappe up front, with Vinicius as the left midfielder. Then, what do you call it? Valverde as the right midfielder, when I'll have Chouamini and Kamavinga at the holding midfielders. I think that will do.
what about your defense?
Okay, defense. Yeah, defense is just like we have now. We're going to have now this thing, Felamendi as the left back, Carvajal as the right back, Rudiger and Eder Militao, since this guy is leaving. Nacho is leaving. Rudiger and Eder Militao would put two on as the goalkeeper, since Nacho is leaving
Hope
at
you
the
know
end of
that
the.
Modric will end up staying.
Modric is even going to stay, because I think I've seen this thing of his contract extension. I've seen some this thing post about his contract extension. It's as if he has already extended his contract, but
But
just like he's not going to be a starter. An undisputed starter in the Real Madrid team. It's just going to be,
but
maybe start this game, play this game on the bench. It's not going to be like Toni Kroos.
but the truth is that Real Madrid is a wicked football club. Just imagine having all the top stars together in one club, and these guys,
Yes, now.
you guys just won your 15th Champions League title. Come on now, this is pure brutality, man.
Didn't you hear what the coach said? The coach, sorry, the president, he said that this one is over already. That we're going for the 16th next year. So he's already planning for the next trophy. So, and I think, let me say this, I think one of the what's remaining for Madrid to achieve is the treble, and I
Yeah,
think
that's
this
true. Real
is
Madrid,
and I
they are the
think,
only big side that have not done the treble, right?
yes, yes. So, and I think this will be the time. This will be like the arrival of Mbappe, Endrick will help Madrid, focus on the treble, La Liga, Copa del Rey, and the Champions League. It's going to be hard, but I think this will be the best time for us to start chasing after the treble. And I think that's what the management is looking after too.
Because Barcelona have done treble twice.
Twice, yes, twice. Man United have done the treble. Man City too, I think.
Yeah,
So
Man United, Man City, Bayern Munich, Inter
Bayern
Milan,
Munich,
Inter
yes. So
Milan.
it's only Madrid. Just winning Champions League upon Champions League without winning the treble. And
So that's
Ancelotti, and it will amaze to know that Ancelotti has been like the coach who has always gone close to winning the treble. It happened in the 2012, right? 2012. It happened in 2012. It
no,
was
Ancelotti was not the coach.
almost
He was not the coach in
winning.
2012.
Is it 2012? Well, that time that we won our Champions League now. That first
That was 2014.
Champions League after so
That
many
was
years.
2014. As Mourinho was the coach in
20 what?
2012. 2014. Mourinho was the coach in
Okay,
2012.
2014. 2014. So he was close to winning the treble. Some will even argue that he intentionally, left out the Kings Cup to focus on the La Liga and the Champions League. So I think this with the squad depth that we're having, I think the only players that are leaving is Nacho, what do you call it? Nacho,
Tony Cruz.
Joselu,
Tony
who
Cruz.
again? Tony Cruz. I think these are the only players, and Kepa. I think these are the only players that are leaving. The remaining are still with the team.
Funny enough, Kepa has won 2 Champions League titles now. Just imagine.
I'm telling you. Yeah,
And
that's
Rudiger
it.
three.
So
Rudiger three. I
Rudiger
think,
3 years.
I think I need
Nacho,
to. I
Modric,
think I need to. I think I
Carvajal.
need to sign up. I think I need to sign up and join Real Madrid so that I'll just win the Champions League and say, okay, I won it.
Yes, now Nacho, Carvajal, Modric, and one other person. They have won the Champions League 6 times now. Who is the other person, sef? Who is the last person? I
Modric.
think there are 4 of them. Modric, Nacho, Carvajal, and one other person.
Maybe Vasquez. That's what I'm not.
I saw their picture. Is it
I said maybe
earlier
Vasquez.
today?
That's Vasquez.
Yes, it may. I don't think it's Vasquez.
Tony
I don't
Cruz.
think it's Vasquez. Yes, I'm Cruz. I'm Cruz. Yes, the last person is Tony Cruz.
I know you're
So
just happy now that Mbappe is coming to Real Madrid. God. Real Madrid is
yes,
losing.
now of course I'm happy. So and which JC number do you think they are going to give him?
I should be the one asking you that question. Me, I think he'll be giving number 9.
Yeah, he may be giving number 9, or he may decide to take Tony Cruz number 8. Since it's just going to be temporary number, I think it's going to be a temporary number pending Luka Modric leaving the team. Then he'll
Okay, so
pick up the
Mbappe
number.
leaves, he'll collect the number 10 shirt.
Number 10 JC. I think that's
But
what's going to happen.
don't you think Ancelotti can play a 4-3-3 with Mbappe? That's uh Mbappe middle, Vinicius left, Rodrigo right. Then in the
Right. That's
midfield,
why I told you that
Bellingham
the option
as the
open.
the midfield three will be like an arrow. The
Arrow, yes.
Bellingham will spearhead will be the person in front. Then the other two holding midfielders.
Spearheaded the midfield.
Yeah.
Yes, we may even have Modric and we may even have Modric and Tchouaméni as the holding midfielders with what do you call it, with Bellingham spearheading the
Yeah,
midfield. So
spearheading
like I said, the options are open. The options are open, and he can even play. He can even play that normal conventional 4-2-3-1 formation. That's with 4 defenders, 2 holding midfielders, with 3, that kind of left midfielder, right midfielder, attacking midfielder, and then a striker up front. So I think he can also do that. with having
But
Rodrigo on the right,
Mbappe likes
Vinicius
playing
on
on
the
the
left.
left. Don't you think it will be a
Yeah,
problem between him and Vinicius? Because Mbappe likes playing on the
it's not.
left.
I don't think it's going to be a problem because, and I think if you look at this season, like I said before, if you look at this season, I think the reason why Ancelotti decided to use to switch to that two strikers position, Vinicius and Rodrigo up front, is to kind of give them that is to give him an insight about how he's going to accommodate somebody like Mbappe coming to Madrid. I think it's one of those reasons. If you look at, I think I told you this thing before that at first they were not comfortable playing that position, but over time they got used to it. And even though they are not even, if you look at their performance, it's not as compared to playing in their, the normal position that they were playing before. But
Yeah.
still, yet they are still giving output. They are still giving in results. And if you notice the Madrid kind of play, just like where Ronaldo was in Madrid, they players tend to switch positions while the game is going on. And if you notice, even Vinicius, sometimes he tend to switch while the game is going on. Sometimes you see him on the right, even though it's not his favorite position. You see him sometimes on the right, and then he quickly switches back to the left and all that. So it's going to be more like a switching where even if conventionally in the starting lineup Mbappe is the nine, then maybe as we've seen him use Bellingham as the false nine, he may switch to the left side and then while the game is going on, come back to the nine position and all that. So I think that's what we are going to be seeing
All right, now
more next season.
let's see how it goes in the summer. Congratulations, Real Madrid. You guys have just signed another
Thank,
superstar. The Galacticos is
thank you,
coming.
thank
All right. Thank you very much for
yeah.
joining me. We'll see you next time, bro.
All right, thank you very much.